Yeah, I got it. I mean,
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears.
yeah.
No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway for Lambeau.
Now, now that the rack animations work, so we don't have, so you can actually use the flats and screens. So.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And I overcommitted. Oh my goodness.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Trubisky. That's Patterson hauling it in. He'll go down, but not before it is inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
5-yard line. You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He may try and run for this. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. Able to make
double tap to slide.
There. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get
fucking
away,
fumbled, man.
and pick up a
Shit.
1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second down and goal. Trubisky. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Touchdown. Cordero Patterson. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Packers nothing. Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Switzer on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
The ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And now the throw.
Oh my God, man.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part,
I set him up for failure. I got nobody to be mad at for myself.
Moisture. But when it's cold, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees.
He scrambled. Yeah.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly
I was kind of their fix for
shotgun handoff to
people scrambling. They reduce the stamina for quarterback. And escape artist only really works if you're, at 100%, so you can't just keep using it.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep, Ryan Switzer. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt.
Yo, get away, get away.
And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. He usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
3-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he gets it to Funches complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10. That's a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold,
damn it.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
That's on me.
Forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
3rd down.
Rodgers now after the sack.
I knew what the, yeah.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He sets to
and I got hit. Oh my
deep
God.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return, and the Bears take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Fumble.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now Trubisky.
Oh my God.
Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
I think I fucked up my assignment.
On the catch and run.
God damn it.
In my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions.
Yeah, that was my assignment.
But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears 7, Packers nothing.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. That's complete to Robinson. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Allen Robinson.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Flushed out right. They'll try and run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Montgomery, the Bears ball.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Damn it, I got tripped up.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Fucking tripped up.
The running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Trubisky finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 21. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
11 on the play.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
A gain of 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Can't.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. 8 yards on the pickup.
He was one of the people that didn't bring down Kamara yesterday.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught.
So we just go not react to the ball. Okay.
Ted Ginn.
That's nice to know.
On the year. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Nice to know.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
You're doing it too early.
And only able to get this to the 19, so
or no, it's too late.
For the touchback.
Yeah.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, the meter is a little odd this year, but you kind of have to hit it early.
And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you have two drives with turnovers, but now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
Good.
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for a positive silver lining, you know.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Rodgers. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
People move down. Do it earlier.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to find Green.
Yeah.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Green, 81 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. We've seen that a time or two over the years from A.J. Green. Long, explosive touchdown catches.
And he is so good at playing the ball in the air and going over the top of people to make catches. I think his teammates call it little bit of hoops or playing above the rim, he is fantastic at it and continues to get better as his career progresses.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Madden.
That's a really nice, tough
Just
run
what we
inside. And
need.
they gained 5 yards on it, and to be frank about it, most offenses
Man,
don't expect to get
just
5 yards
got
on a play
hurt
call
like
like
3
that. So when
times
they
last
do,
Madden.
they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that
I
they're
don't know
starting to
what it
dominate
is. He
the
don't
line of
even have a
scrimmage.
bad injury rating. Should have just programmed that he gonna get hurt, I guess.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones.
The Bears 1st down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. We'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He's terrible at the receivers, but he's great with the ball in his hands. That's why he's still in the league.
I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because
Kick return average is actually higher than Hester's.
Almost getting into a ball sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have as many touchdowns, but
they go play action. Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it.
shit.
Empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 12-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd down, it's
got
Patterson.
franchise tag, so he's making $18 million.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Oh, that's what I needed. What?
Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Patterson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to
hell is he falling forward, man?
The second of their timeouts.
Shit.
As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. In the slot on the right is Graham. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Trubisky. And he is touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky as the Bears push further out in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Rolling to his left. And he's going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Flash plays.
Ryan Switzer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Mason Crosby.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Crosby with
not sure what you had set up there.
Back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
On first down, Trubisky.
Oh my
And his
goodness.
throw's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's second down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
47 for Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Ran, come. 47, Mike, 47. Hey, D-Line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Trubisky will throw.
Oh my goodness. That's a pick.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Go.
Picked off near the 42. And into the end zone.
Oh.
It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the
please,
half.
thank you.
What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free.
Yeah.
Now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Oh.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Showing one thing, something else.
Fucking Roquan Smith, man.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Good shit.
Down he goes, but he takes
Of
it
course.
up to the 40. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped
What I
for.
do to Madden, man?
All-time great QB slugging it out in a
Oh my
one-score
God,
game
what I
here in the second
do?
half. 1st and 10.
Yo.
Throwing on first
Hey,
down,
yo.
but this one winds ends up to be incomplete.
What is that?
That one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete
What
one.
the
But you know,
fuck?
there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Oh my
So
goodness,
second down and 10.
man.
Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
That's a pick.
Into heavy traffic, and it's
I predetermined that.
intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen.
Thank you, at least.
And
You
he
stopped.
will not get all the way home, but he will
God
take
damn
this
it,
back
man. I
down to about the
predetermined that.
2-yard line.
Bruce Sternum.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't
Fucking
want to surrender a touchdown
predetermined
and
that.
fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Suddenly
No
it's
reason
first
for
and goal
that.
after the interception. A
God
quick
damn
change
it,
in the
man.
situation here. They'll try to run this one in.
Thank you.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
They all understand that even
Ridiculous,
after that
man.
loss
Why
on
the
first down,
hell
they've
did I
got a
do
field goal
that?
attempt in their back pocket. But here on second and goal,
God.
this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on fourth down if you can't advance.
And he
Core.
takes this one in for a Bears
Core.
touchdown. Cordero Patterson. His third
Cordero the
touchdown
God.
of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
Cordero the God.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Bears 26, Packers 21.
God.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the
Trying.
interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Wait, man.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to tackle. See how they attack them here. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Hey, come on now.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't
Oh
connect.
my goodness.
You got to think
To
that
no
sooner or
one.
later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Able to
Got it.
find Switzer. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Well, they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
He top 3 in sacks.
They run once more with Dillon. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a A lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of
one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before.
Glad you messed that up. Thank you.
And he gets it down to the 32.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive linemen said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw.
Oh, my God. Well, there he goes.
Fortunate to get that.
God damn it, man.
In the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity.
God damn it, man.
Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Thank you, Bakhtari. They paid him like he was a god.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. To throw is Rodgers. Open man is Switzer. Complete.
Of course. Y'all blocking the back as I'm already gone. Or what the fuck, man?
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage
what
in the
the
game.
fuck?
It's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Oh my goodness, of course.
Intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder.
Trying to get too much of it back at once.
Necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
4
They'll
fucking
contain him to
touchdowns.
just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Back on the options.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half. And
Kenny Clark, nice for you to show up.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually
Nah, they
reward them,
re-signed him,
especially as we get
and
deeper
he
in the
actually
game.
useful in this Madden. I'm like top 5 in tackles for loss for them.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky.
Pick that up. Oh, Amos. Get up.
Picked up by the
Damn.
Adrian Amos. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Okay, I got hit.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Ah.
Target A.J. Green that time. But it's going to be 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Alrighty.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there.
Probably
He
had
not hang
something
on.
else
It's
and I
third
missed
down.
it.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Yeah.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that will be incomplete.
They
How
certainly had
far
a
is
good
this
starting
field
field position
goal?
on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field
61.
position. When that drive started,
I
they
don't
had
have
6
the
points
win.
that they were thinking about.
And the clock. I stopped the clock. Damn it. Damn it. At least if I had stopped the clock, I could have got the win for the 4th. Damn it.
Here's J.K. Scott now.
Oh, I
As
do
he'll
have
kick
the
it away
win.
for the second
Oh,
time.
I guess it's too far. I'm tripping because I kicked first.
And he'll
How did
send
I
this one
forget
into the
that?
cold Lambeau night.
That's terrible.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard
Ah,
line.
how do I
Let's
fucking
go old
forget
school
I
there.
got
That's
the ball?
absolutely a great
Yeah.
coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
he? Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with
Thank you,
Patterson.
Kenny.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Bad. The defense.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling.
Good shit.
Get it
Good
right
shit.
to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball. And try to move forward.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The defense.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Switzer on the return. And he is out of bounds.
Man.
But before he's inside the 30. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a handoff to Dillon. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Again, it's Dillon. He gets
And we
it forward
held.
for 4, maybe 5, but the flag's
Oh
flying.
my God,
This will be
man.
coming back.
God
Now
damn,
2nd and long
man.
after the hold. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Damn it.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Ah, damn, man.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position.
Ridiculous.
A real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Fucking held and
Working from the gun. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost
oh
the
my
ball.
God,
And
thank
this is gonna
you.
kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate
Ah.
bounce there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Can almost see inside his face mask there. The look of
Damn.
relief. Coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They'll run here with Dillon. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
man,
Only
agility
a yard
is an
that
80.
time,
I'm not
second
gonna
and
be
goal.
able to do that.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs
Fucking
against the
cutback.
wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They're running it. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Again, it'll be Dillon. He pushes forward from down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
All right,
Big play forthcoming. Here's
make a
3rd and
play.
goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh
It's
my
gonna be knocked
God.
away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The great veteran Clay Matthews able to knock that one away.
Play in
They
coverage.
certainly
Must.
did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping
That's on
someone
me,
would
though.
come open downfield.
I made
but
that
they never
way
did.
more difficult than it needed to be. Way more difficult. All right, let's gotta make a fucking play
Likely
now.
the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
The lag. Oh my God.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
God damn it, Madden.
Watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he
I
had
pressed
back.
that earlier.
Certainly
That.
does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking
Oh
a few
my
chances,
God,
used to putting it in the tight
man.
windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
God.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Ruin this
Another
fucking
important
game,
fourth
yeah.
quarter series coming up. That
Shit
last
lagged.
INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now it's Trubisky.
Yay.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They run with Patterson. And a short
Good
gain here as he
defense,
gets
good
it up only
defense.
to about the 6.
The ball carrier.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Damn it.
Once more, they turn to Patterson.
Good defense. I don't know. That was a weird animation.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yo, I can't
His
even
size, he's a tough man to bring down.
That
But they
shit
do a nice job there stopping his
filter into the
progress
plays
and not allowing him to get
automatically
back
and
to the
shit.
line of
This
scrimmage.
game got on my
Here's
nerves.
Donald now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. Oh, they come
Oh, it's
out.
blocked.
It's blocked.
Holy shit.
Oh
my God.
Plenty of
Holy shit!
When you block a punt into the end zone and
Wow,
I've
never seen that.
And as a punter, you know
I've never seen that.
He just didn't get it off in time.
Oh my God, that's wow.
So here we go. The Packers will line up.
I've never seen that.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right, and he's got it. So
oh my goodness.
Is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
29. Bears 26.
I've never seen that.
Here's Crosby to kick it away.
Wow. That's
Fielded a couple yards into
that's
the end zone.
wild. I've never seen that, and of course we almost give it right back.
And able to break this out all the way
Oh
to the
my
38-yard
goodness.
line. Great return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Patterson on the carry.
Good shit, Kenny Clark. And my middle
linebacker
linebacker getting hurt. Like, damn, man.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Ah, shit. Come on, man. You getting burned by Jimmy Graham in 2020?
He comes through picking up the first.
First down, Chicago.
What the fuck?
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Robinson's got it.
Thought somebody was responsible for him. Damn it, man. Another Bruce Sternum, man. Everybody got the weakest chest in the world, I guess. We need some dudes to do some core exercises next week. Like, this is bullshit.
Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
On first down, Patterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Oh, my God, man.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Kenny!
And this
Good
play gets
shit,
called
man.
out. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Trubisky. Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah. Oh, hell no.
Complete. That was an
Hobby.
interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this will be a 45-yard attempt.
It didn't work.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
It didn't work.
With a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied.
All right,
So a
Madden.
big kick to get this back to even.
Hi.
Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage.
Not a 24, but it's kind of fucking
Continue to
completion.
move it downfield
Same
in
as
order to
this.
try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Terrible. Fucking terrible.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Now the former
Of course.
pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And this
God
time
damn
they're
it,
ready for him as
man.
They'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
God damn it, man. Fucking Roquan.
45-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And that's complete. It's Green here. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their
Fucking
timeouts.
Roquan,
As they get it
man.
with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
4.
All right.
And on
Can we
third
make
down,
a play?
nickel formation here defensively. To throw is Rodgers.
Oh my God.
Incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the
God.
field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there.
God
and popped it
damn
free.
it, man.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He'll return it from the 6. And deep in his own
Fumble.
territory, he coughs up
That
the
wasn't
football.
a fumble. They're gonna overturn it.
Recovered
That wasn't a fumble. That's not a fumble. They're going to overturn that.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet.
Yeah,
he's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that.
And he's taken down.
With a freaking
Back at his
fumble.
own 7. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Ryan Switzer on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Excuse me.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
I pressed the wrong button. I lost off of that. I pressed the wrong fucking button, man. That's not who I was throwing it to.
A costly mistake here.
Well,
and you know what they say,
season over.
When you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure
press the wrong fucking button, man.
To ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
God damn, man.
Suddenly it's first and goal.
That's how it fucking ends, man.
Change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error.
Oh my God, man.
Just in case.
If something goes wrong,
Fucking
messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's third down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
Now what can Trubisky do here in overtime? And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Zadarius Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Montgomery on the counter. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Oh, look at this. All they need is the field goal to win. They've got the offense out there. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky.
Thank you, thank you.
Taken down, a sack back at the 7. Preston Smith. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
8-yard line.
This being their 2nd opportunity in overtime, 3rd overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
And now here's Switzer to target, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. When you're trying to win a game in overtime, I don't know that there's too many more in the history of the game you want under center than Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I think a lot of it's because he can beat you so many different ways. He can beat you with the big shot downfield. Heck, if you need a Hail Mary, no one throws it better than Aaron Rodgers. But just when you think you've got him corralled in, when you've got pressure on him, he uses his legs to escape and create another big play.
He didn't get his feet down.
Or extending it so a receiver gets over. I think he embraces overtime, and he embraces the spotlight that comes with it. After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again.
Holding. Fucking holding.
Incomplete, but a
God damn it, man!
Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Oh my God, how many of these fucking holding penalties?
3rd down.
Two minutes left in this overtime session. It's still all tied. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen.
Oh my God, man!
On this one, back to the 13. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Nobody.
The defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout.
3 guys to block 1 person.
Timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Jesus Christ, man.
Here's J.K. Scott now on for a very important punt here in overtime.
Oh, my God.
Now a low liner. I think he missed
Flag.
it. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches
Muffed
say,
it.
you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden.
Oh, my God.
It's out. It's loose.
Oh, yo, look at oh, my God.
3 there. Second down. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
Oh,
It is a
my
moment
goodness.
where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
That's got it. First fucking catch. That's ridiculous.
Rodgers now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap.
Ah.
On his target, but he was covered.
Why do I
and
bother?
that one's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the
Damn.
field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him
This
deep,
is
try to
insanity.
throw under it, and hope you connect
I'm at the
downfield.
47,
On that
so
play,
what would
they weren't
this
successful.
field goal be? 64. I have the win, but
So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby.
64.
This to win it in overtime.
I don't think he has. You see, fuck it.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time. So that'll back him up 5. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Of course.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 20. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
Lag.
He'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Jimmy Graham, of course, a guy who's been around a while. Been with New Orleans, Seattle, and most recently with Aaron Rodgers and these Green Bay Packers the last 2 seasons. Had 93 catches in a Packer uniform and went over 1,000 yards combined in those 2 years as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. the shotgun is Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith. He's the one that got home and takes him down.
Oh, my God.
This one took us deep into the night.
This is ridiculous.
After 5 quarters, we're unable to determine a winner.
Well, can I say it? I think it's a fair outcome.
Two fucking ties.
Pretty evenly matched. But here's where it gets tough. Because it was a night game,
Fam.
much shorter on the turnaround, doesn't it? Especially for the visiting team.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a...
Oh, my